My name's Anna Gosine, and I'm a fourth-year mechanical engineering student from St. John's, Newfoundland in Canada. Since I was really young, I have always loved helping people. I haven't always wanted to be an engineer. I actually started university to be a psychologist and then ended up being a doctor because I thought I loved helping people, so I had to be a doctor. I grew up in a family of engineers. My grandfather and my dad and my sister are all engineers, and whenever me and my sister were trying to decide what we wanted to be, my dad would say, "You can be whatever kind of engineer you want." And so growing up, engineering was kind of always there in my mind, and we were always playing games and building things and playing with robots. But I always saw myself as more of a social science kind of person. But then in my first week of school in first year university, I decided to take a physics course. And when I saw how you can use math and science to solve real life problems, I found that really interesting and exciting, and I saw the ways that I could use math and science to do the thing I love, which is help people. I got to do biomedical engineering research, and I was looking at patients' jaws before they went into surgery, taking those jaws and making 3D models of them so that doctors could plan their surgeries better. Something else really cool that I got to do was I moved to Malawi in Africa last summer for 4 months. And I was working on a water and sanitation project, but really what I got to do was I worked with different groups in the community, whether it was the government or members of the community or members of this organization that I was working with, to make sure that the projects that they're doing in Africa are as sustainable as possible, so that the members of the community can have water. Those are 2 internships that I've gotten to do so far in my degree. But another really cool thing that I've been involved with is the Hyperloop team. And I was one of the first girls to join this team. And it was really exciting because you get hands-on experience working on a real-life engineering project that someday will be moving through the streets of whatever city you decide to live in. I've started my own company called Vital Mist. It's a medical device designed by me to save millions of lives in developing countries. I'm using experiences from the classroom, from big corporations, and also from my experience in the field to bring this idea to life. Engineering is everywhere in life, whether it's from the engineers that design the chemicals that come together to make the shampoo you use in the morning, or the engineer that designed that machine that is used to create the paper that you write on every day in class. And I think that being a part of engineering and being a part of everyday life is so exciting that there shouldn't be a challenge just because you're a female. Even if math and science aren't the things that you're amazing at, that shouldn't be a reason not to do engineering. I wasn't that great at math and science myself, but I was really excited by the idea of solving problems or the idea of helping people. And those are 2 huge qualities of engineers that without them, half of the things we see in this world wouldn't exist. And so I think that if engineering is something that you think is interesting and that you think you might want to do, just go for it and try it out.